What's up, everyone? So today I want to talk about something a bit more serious. Something that just happened recently here in the city of Toronto. Actually, it was Mississauga, but close enough. So, like I was talking about in one of my previous videos, there's a lot of aggressive riders out there, a lot of people that ride on the streets like it were a track. And, you know, we're on motorcycles. They go fast. We like to go fast. We like to race sometimes. Well, earlier this week, there was a fatal accident that happened out in Mississauga on a very popular stretch of road out there for riders. And it involved, well, unfortunately, the guy who was killed in the accident was a 19-year-old. Way too young to die in an accident like this. There were two riders involved, and what's pissed me off, and a lot of other people I'm sure, is that the elder of the two that was riding with him took off. The accident involved, I think it was a Mississauga transit bus, and the 19-year-old rider, the guy that died. There's been a lot of debate about it online already in the last few days. A lot of people have said, well, you know, it's both their faults, it's one of their faults, there's an accident, this and that. I think realistically, like somebody else said online, you're in control of your own bike. No, like I said in one of my videos, nobody's holding a gun to your head. You ultimately make the choice of how you're going to ride and who you're going to ride with. Unfortunately, it looks like this guy chose the wrong person to ride with. The wrong time, the wrong place, and it got him killed. Anyways, so the accident happened, and like I said, the other rider, he took off. He didn't stick around, he didn't call 911, he didn't check to see if his buddy was alright or not. He left him for dead. I think that is fucking disgusting. You know, it doesn't matter if it's a new rider you've just met, or a longtime friend, or a family, you know, whatever it is. You get into a situation like that, you stay behind. You check to make sure that they're okay, that they're not laying there dying. Which is what this sad excuse for a human being did. It would have taken, you know, all of a minute for the guy to stop, and at the very least call 911, even if he was still going to take off. But no, he just left it up to his friend, who apparently was killed on impact, and the people on that bus and in that area to deal with it. And you know what, there's absolutely no excuse for something like that. It was in the news today that apparently he's now been charged and released on bail already. Big surprise there. But he got charged with criminal negligence causing death, and what was it? Fail to stay at the scene, or leaving the scene causing death. It's debatable whether or not, you know, he was directly responsible. Realistically, no, he wasn't. But the fact of the matter is, in any other situation, if he'd stayed there and tried to give the guy CPR if he was able to, or at least called 911, maybe there was a chance that the other rider could have survived. In this case, I don't think it would have happened either way, but you know what? At least he would have had the humanity to have tried. And, this is unfortunately one of the things that seems to be happening all too often these days. People that ride together don't really care about each other. They don't really... What am I saying? If something happens, they just take off. You know, somebody goes down... luckily the riders I've been with, if something ever happens, if somebody goes down, there's an accident, I've been very happy and very lucky to know that the riders I hang out with, they'll stay around. They'll make sure you're all right. This guy just took off. And you know why? No insurance, and he was on a suspended license. He took off. Ultimately, he got caught because people were able to identify him, and now he's facing even worse charges. If something happens when you're on a ride, if somebody's in an accident, I don't care what the circumstances are for your own record, you stay there and you make sure they're all right. You just might save their life. This guy took off because he was probably scared that he was gonna get charged or go to jail because of his the state of his license. Now he's facing charges because he let his buddy die, and he didn't even care. You know, weighing between the two, I think I would chance going to jail or face paying a fine if it meant that maybe I might have that chance to save my friend's life. It's fucking pathetic.